Talk to me about the cup going on. We got 4 teams left.
Let's go.
Got
I think the
OKC,
Hawks.
Rockets, Hawks, and the
Hawks.
Bucks.
I think the cup is cool. I'm happy that the cup. I think the cup this year is a great blend of teams. You got young teams. The Hawks as a young team.
Mhm.
Um, that is kind of sneaky. They don't get that attention. But Trey Young's been. I mean, he's been a great player since he
Yeah,
came in. I mean, 20. I think career averages like 24 and 10 or something like that. Like he's a Steve Nash in his era, man. He's gonna get to a good situation. The
yeah.
Thunder, you know, best team in the
That's
West. Yeah,
that's
young
crazy,
team,
bro. Yeah, that's
young team.
crazy.
We gotta talk about it. The Thunder, for real, since for about the last 20 years, I would say, have had two potential dynasties now. Like you got the KD, Russ, Harden. Now you got the
Yeah.
Shea, Chet. Like shout out to Scott Brooks, not Scott Brooks, Sam Presti. That's the GM, fleecing niggas. Shout out to him.
They
The
got a
Rockets,
chance.
the Rockets, another good young team. They got a whole plunk. I think their average age of that roster is like 25, 26. So
That's
really,
crazy, bro.
that's a young team.
Young
And even the
cats.
Bucks, like I'm really proud of the Bucks. They were like doing really bad. I think they were like starting up. They were like 2-13 or
Yeah,
something. Turned it around. I'm happy for. They're not a young team. Oh, they're actually the oldest team in basketball.
are
But
they really?
yeah, they're the oldest team in basketball. They're like I think their average age is like 33, 30. Giannis is
Yeah.
like Giannis is the youngest player in the team. And he's 30.
Dang.
Like of the core guys, he's like the youngest player.
Yeah.
Because Dame's like 34.
Yeah.
Chris Milton's like 32, 33. Brooks like 38. Their team's old as hell.
Shit.
So I like the cup. I mean, again, I think I'm just gonna be candid. I watch enough NBA basketball and listen to media,
Mhm.
but it's been really bad, bro. It's been really bad this
Yeah.
year. College basketball is where it's at.
Do
I
you
did want to
think
talk. Mhm.
why do you think it's been so bad this year?
I think I've been saying it for the last few years. College basketball has just been a lot better. It's always been. I think it's been better for a lot. It's just I think one the injuries, of course.
Oh, for sure.
The I've always think for the last few years I think we should have shortened the NBA season down to 65 games. I think 82 games is really excessive.
That's a lot.
Now, as somebody I go to an NBA game occasionally. I think it's fun. Like I've been to 3 NBA games this season. I'm probably planning to go to a few more.
Nice.
Um, so it's all when you actually go to them, it's lit. Like I know you've been to an
Right.
NBA game, like
Yeah.
y'all, it's lit as hell. But like going, we're just busy people. We're busy people. Like this is election year. Niggas trying to find jobs. Niggas are busy. Like it's just don't have the time. And it's like if it's not the cream of the crop, it's really bad. Like
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want to watch a 3 point jacking contest.
that's
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? So
Yeah. I think
they just don't have the time. Like 82 again, it's a lot of games.
it is a lot, honestly. Yeah, I remember playing fantasy years ago at basketball. I forgot, but people just started falling off, myself included, after a couple months because it was just like the grind every day. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
there's so many fucking games, bro. I forgot
yeah,
to set
82
my lineup.
games.
like, yeah, shit.
Yeah, 82 games.
So you said college is where it's at, huh?
How do you feel about? I think I sent you a thing. We could talk about it a little bit if you wanted to hit on it. AJ, number one player in the class, he's going to BYU,
Yeah, yeah, you did
and
say that.
I think he got paid 7 million.
That's crazy,
Yeah, bro,
bro.
it's getting
Crazy.
crazy out here. Look at this too. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you a little bit how basketball works. Just a little eye. Okay, so AJ Dybantsa is from 17. He's from Boston, Massachusetts, inner city. Okay, so let's look
17,
at
bro.
this. So where does he go? Utah Prep. Okay, he's been going to Utah Prep. He's a senior since I think his sophomore year. So why the hell would a kid from the inner city of Boston, black, go to a Mormon school?
Right.
Okay, who owns the person that owns the Utah Jazz? Where did he go to school? BYU. You know who also is the GM of the Utah Jazz? Danny Ainge, who played for the Celtics
Yeah.
back in the 80s. Where
Right.
did he
Right.
go?
Yeah. Yeah.
BYU.
Uh,
Utah Prep, the president, where did he go?
okay. So they got
BYU.
They got a little feeder system going or what?
Of course, that's how basketball always works. Most of the time, this
Yep.
is what happens. A team, you'll have a no name or a school might not even exist. You'll get an AAU coach. He'll come in. They'll go to like a private school that doesn't exist or like really small. They'll come in. They'll suck. Mostly that first year they'll be assistant coach. Assistant coach leaves or gets fired because he gets the pressure because they suck. Then that coach brings in maybe one or two D1 players. They go from maybe sucking to like being average. The next year they come in, they sweep hall. They bring in whole roster D1 elite guys. Maybe you have a top 50 player, 5-star, blah blah blah. Then you get Nike. You get Nike that comes in. Nike, Adidas, Puma, Under Armour, whoever. Take your pick. They come in there and say, hey, look, we want to invest in you guys. So let us sponsor you. The school is like, bet, because the school, shit, that's money for the school. That's almost, you might be getting a $240 million deal.
Yeah.
So then they sponsor the team. They're going to Hoop Fest. That's when you see them down in Florida against Montverde Academy, the IMGs, who else is a school you might know? The prolific prep out in Arizona. That's on you guys' coast.
Yeah.
Shit, et cetera, et cetera. Then what they do is oh yeah, you think it's great, right? So say you're a kid who you got a son. Well, in this hypothetical, your son is nice. He like going into high school. He already got mid D1 looks on him, but he just needs to get on the scene. He's like, Dad, I don't want to go to that school because like that school is where everybody goes there is like, yes, they do go to blue blood schools. Blue blood is in Duke, Kentucky, North Carolina, Kansas. Yeah. Sometimes Villanova. Sometimes you might get a fifth one. Sometimes Villanova. Sometimes it now would be UConn with Dan Hurley. And you're like, okay, bet. You're like, son, we're gonna do what you want. You want to go to a public school and not go to that school and rock out, have your own team, be the man.
Right.
You're a dad, and you also just happy that your son is in this position to even have college pay for him. Like, yeah. So then he's playing AAU with this team. This AAU team comes back to you and says, well, Mr. Coupland, if you let your son go here, we will block every offer from coming from you. We have connection. We have kids that have gone on here, and we're sponsored by Nike. So we can tell Nike to any D1 school from high major as far as top as Duke down to low major as Cal's Bakersfield. We won't even offer you. And you'll be like, what? You can't do that because my son's good enough. Well, sir, your son is good enough, but you'll never outbeat this. Your son is never bigger than the program.
Right.
So now you have a choice. You either send your kid to this school that he doesn't want to go to. He rides the bench. He'll be an 8th or 9th man. Still probably go to Duke. Won't be Duke material, but we'll end up getting there. Yeah. Or you send him to whatever school you want to. Now he's a D2 guy wondering what he did wrong after he worked hard for his whole career. Mm-hmm. That's what happens.
Damn, the system.
So it's a feeder system, man. It's a feeder system.
Damn, bro.
It's really nasty.
And that, yeah, 17 too. At that, him being 17, just like
$7 million. Young. That's not even the basketball bag, bro. That's just he with Red Bull. He with Red Bull too. Damn. He the first kid. I think he signed a $17 million deal.
My God, dude, that's nuts.
Hey, can you go to BYU? No cheeks for a year for the $7 million. You doing it?
For the $7 million, I'm doing whatever I need to do, bro.
Okay, I have a question. I don't know if you ever had a dream school growing up. Did you have one?
A dream school? Well, a little bit. Back when we were in Diego, I just wish I could have went to SDSU. Okay. Or UCLA. My sister went to UCLA. She graduated.
Shout out, sis.
So one of those two. But
UCLA call you up. Hey, we'll give you $2 million. Come here. BYU call you $7 million. You already know the rules there. We already talked about it. Where are you going?
Taking more money, bro.
No, I saw niggas talking about no cheeks for a year. I'm like, bro, he won't even be there a full school semester. He'll be all right.
Bro, I'll make it work for that. I can.
Are you soaking?
A lot of things.
Would you participate in soaking?
Man, nah. Don't do that. I'm not even gonna try to blue ball myself. Fuck that.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm locked in the gym
Yeah.
because he's projected number 1 pick in the draft for next year. You only there for 6 months, bro.
Yeah, bro.
7 months.
Locking, you're fine, bro.
You'll be all right. Plenty of IG thoughts waiting for you in the league.
Mad young, bro. You're fine. Yeah. You got
But now I
plenty of
saw
time for
niggas
all that.
complain about that. But shout out to him. Congratulations.
For real, because damn.
You saw him with the chain. He had the chain on ESPN. That shit was clean. I was like, ooh. So
I can only, if you had that access to that like amount of money that young, just even the potential like thought of it would be fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, I just hope he has a good head on his shoulder. He seems like his dad and mom seem like involved. So I'm glad they seem like at least a strong figure. I just hope he manages money well, take some financial literacy classes, get a good agent. Don't get him a Birdman deal. Get him a good agent.
Yeah.
So
would you it would be interesting to see like some of the other players that have obviously skipped the collegiate level, like how much potential they could have like brought or got, I guess I should say.
Oh, you're saying like players in the past what they would have made or got?
How much? How much LeBron would have?
LeBron coming out of high school easily getting like $12 million, bro.
Like, what would that look like at a college level?
Well, this is not the draft after AJ's. They're going back to you can come straight out of high school.
Oh, wait, why after his?
20. They made that rule like 2 or 3 years ago. It was set in place for 2026 or 7 or something like that. One of those years.
Okay, so so they can just every couple years they can basically change it back and forth.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Every few years you can go back and change the rule. I don't really love it, just because like there's not a lot of guys straight out of high school that's just coming ready to like these are grown ass men. I mean the league's already getting so young anyway. Like yeah, as a basketball fan, I miss the niggas to clown him. The Udonis Haslam type niggas. You always needed a vet. Needed a vet, bro. Yeah. Even when I was playing in Spain, we had like 2 40-year-olds on our team. Niggas was bums. They could not hoop no more. Knees wasn't working. They had 5 kids at crib, bro, and 2 wives. But you need that accountability. You need a guy that got the locker room presence. You need a guy that's going to show people
the IQ and shit.
Yeah, like you handing 18 to 25-year-olds. Granted, I'm in that boat myself. I would not be blowing the bag the way the niggas doing because IG blowing the bag on IG thoughts is just crazy. Even if I wasn't dating somebody, that's crazy. Fuck with the hoes that was fucking with you before you got big. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, yeah, like you handed 18 to 25-year-olds 10s or 20s and 30s millions of dollars. Like, you expected some crazy shit to happen. So yeah. I miss the days of having like an OG, having a Raja Bell or who else? A Shane Battier.
Yeah, somebody to coach you through some shit, bro.
Yeah, or a UD or a Derek Fisher or a Nick Collison. Like guys who
shit.
Yeah, guys who like they could still play. Derek Fisher shit. When he was on that left hand cock back. Snipe.
He'll get you. Yeah, he'll get you.
Or Matt Barnes. Maybe he wasn't the most like lovable in a sense, but he gonna kick somebody in the ground. He gonna protect your stuff. Like we don't even have that, and I think that's another big part that's missing in the game. You need leadership. You need accountability. You need toughness. You need mental toughness. You need toughness as leadership. So
right. So you're for them having to go to college. Well, is there
for sure?
Is there a minimum? Wasn't it just 1 year or something like that?
Well, now it's so like say you put your name in the portal, like not portal, like the portal, that's a whole different conversation. But say you go to the draft, right? You put your name in the draft or whatever. If you say I'm going to go to the draft, you have to either say are you going to the combine to get evaluation. So that's like you go to the combine, you work out. If you get evaluations, then you go back to school. Or if you say I'm declaring to the NBA draft. So once you declare, it's wrap. But it's no like if you go to college, it's no specific rule. It's always been you have to have a year removed from graduating high school, so you could go overseas.
Okay, got it.
Train like that's been the rule forever. Like you can go overseas and hoop. That's what LaMelo did.
Right.
That's what Victor didn't go to college here. He was playing professionally in France. Yeah, France in the G League. That's what Scoot Henderson did. He was the second pick in the draft last year. He was playing the G League. So it's always just been 1 year. But I'm always big on go to college, get that experience.
Right.
And but you have to pick the right college because the wrong college can expose a lot of your weaknesses and having you fall lower than what your projection was. You had to find the right system and the right fit. That's why NILs are very tricky because you could get a situation where you might get an enormous bag, but if you don't pick the right situation for you,
that's where you stop.
Your stock drops or it might stop it all. But if you're one of those guys, them AJ guys that you projected for, even if he has a terrible season, off that hype alone, he's still gonna go top 5 pick. And don't let it be a weak draft. You can have because nobody's going to BYU, even if he doesn't have the season that we think he's going to have, because of how many touches and how many shots and attempts he's going to get. The numbers are going to be there, and we're always and in your mind you're always going to say that like college talent is an NBA talent. So it's like, he looks bad, but it's going to look a lot different when you have fucking Steph Curry next to you, or you got
there's so many
superstar next to you. Then a freaking a nigga who about to be after he done college, he about to be playing working as accountant.
Right.
So
it's completely
AJ's in a win-win situation. Bad year, stock so high. Yeah. You still probably top 5, top 10. BYU I'm telling you, BYU is going to go on the next 10 years, they are going to be on an enormous run. They got this one Russian case. He played in Madrid. I've seen the kid play with my eyes. He's playing there now. 6'10" point forward. Dumb nice. I don't know his stats off the bat. He probably averaging like 15, 6, and 7. Dumb nice, bro. BYU, they are about to start racking money out for the next 10 years. Utah about to be up. I don't know about the Jazz being up, but Utah is going to be up, at least.
Edgar Vladimir.
Yeah. He's Russian or whatever.
Okay. Damn. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Nerding out on some basketball talk. I fuck with it. So do you think I don't know. That's just okay. You think Bryce's stock gonna be high?
Of course, LeBron's son. He gonna go somewhere.
Yeah, but do you think?
I think he only has like two D1 offers, bro. I don't even know. I could look it up real quick. Bryce James offers. I don't think he has that many. I think he has like 2 or 3.
Oh, because actually, I take that back. Because him and Savannah, or he posted him and.
I think he might have like 3.
Arizona. Was it Arizona?
Yeah, Arizona, and I think he had. It looked lit. It was a good picture. I think I sent it something. Mm-hmm. He has 3 offers. The Qs, they went to the tournament 2023, and Ohio State and Arizona. That's it. That's the 3 offers he has. But senior year just started. Yeah. You got a lot. It's a long time. It's a lot of basketball, man. I'm surprised he has that low. He's a 6'6" guy. He can shoot it. Good defense. Good athlete.
I've seen enough. To the Lakers, he go no.
He's better than his brother to me. You want me to be real?
He got hot too, right? So
it's 6'6", like a legitimately 6'6". Long arms, and good build. Can shoot. Yeah. Go off the dribble a little bit. Yeah. He could be an NBA player in like 4 years. I don't know if that's gonna happen. If it's gonna just be 1, but 4 years, I could see him being a cool NBA player.
Yeah.
I told you Bronny was trash. I told you he was trash, bro.
Yeah.
I told you.
We both said that because remember I was like,
them stats was nasty. I really told everybody, like, I mean, y'all all believe me, but like, he really needed like 3 or 4 years of NBA, like college development. And then I think he could have been a good NBA, like not good as on like all-star, but like a good role player, which is fine.
I mean, it was for the show, and it was a good show. It was nice. Him and his dad got some photos and shit, some safe
shit. LeBron out there looking old as fuck. I mean, nigga's 40.
Yeah.
So nigga's 40. How much can a nigga ask for?
Right. At this point, he could sell off to the sunset. I think everybody would be cool.
It's funny though. Anytime he get mad, he like, I'm retiring. I'm like, bro, relax.
It'll be a sad time though when he does.
No, it's gonna be weird. It's definitely gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be a weird time for sure.
I like the fact we do have some younger players who are. I mean,
you got Luke. You still got Luka. He's still super young, only 25. You got Devin Booker. He's still pretty young, 27. You still gonna have Shea, 25. And Vic. I would say Zion, but he can't lay off the burgers, bro. That nigga's fat.
I don't know what Zion's. Zion is. I don't.
Mariah Mills, man. That's all we know.
He like a bust. He's like one of the biggest busts.
No, I mean, when he hoops, numbers 23, 20. It's just, when does that happen?
I just remember when he was like coming into the league and he was supposed to be like the next like big thing.
I hate when they do that because when he plays, he's actually pretty good. That's the problem. His problem is he doesn't play, and bro, he's only 6'5" and he's that heavy set.
Right.
You already, how you 24? I think 24, 23. You already didn't have this many injuries. Like, it's not gonna. He gonna be the NBA player that you remember Escalator?
What
Hoover? He was in the NBA. He was like around 2000s. He used to be like, you can look him up. He was like a big hooper. He was like 6'10", 240. I think it was Escalator or something like that. That's gonna be Zion when he get like out of the league. He's gonna be a fat ass nigga. Escalator. He's like basketball player, big guy. I'm telling you, he died. He did die because of weight issues or some shit.
Oh, the same nigga on And1.
Yeah, that nigga was cold.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga was cold. Okay. Rest in peace. That nigga
I'm like,
was
I only
cold.
know one. Escalator.
That nigga was cold.
Escalade. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Damn. Yeah, it's cool, but it'll be an interesting time when, I mean, you got Bron, KD, Kyrie, Steph.
Yeah, I mean, all them guys.
We're getting there. They're getting up there.
Mid to late 30s, bro.
Getting up there, man.
Sad day, man.
Got about 4 years left, 4 or 5 years, and
yeah, man, sad. Shout out to them, the greatness to last that long. Pause.
That's facts. That is facts.